glasses. Give me your glasses. What's your side, collective? And you know what's interesting? You're not gonna say nothing. Either well, you spoke up, you stood up, but I
Yeah, I did. Yeah, I did. I just didn't speak up quick enough. You know what I'm saying? How you doing? How you doing, sweetheart? You know what I'm saying? That water star vibes. You know what I'm saying? It's your boy God. You know what I'm saying? Sitting up here as the sun, moon, and all y'all stars. You know what I'm saying? I'm the one that breathes for you. I'm the air you breathe, you know what I'm saying? And the air you see when you say I am in your mirror. When I call you to see God in your miracle. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, this God, girl, you know what I'm saying? Shit, you know what I'm saying? Even if sitting up here eating some wings and chili and cheese, you know what I'm saying? Trying to, laugh off, you know what I'm saying, these nightmares of the spiritual wars. One day is 1,000 years, you know what I'm saying? And 1,000 years is a day, you know what I'm saying? If you can get in somebody's dreams, you know what I'm saying, at night, you know what I'm saying, you'll see where they been when they been there, what they wrote, you know what I'm saying? And know what they write. You know what I'm saying? But this God, sweetheart, your daddy, God, Adam.
I think like results or like God blessing you, God raising you up in the faces of your haters and your enemies and the people who had you with the misconceptions and stuff. I think that's part of the speaking up. You ain't got to say nothing. God is doing it through what He gonna do for you. Okay, so let's go ahead and let's jump into these vibes. We're gonna get this Orba code to kick it off. Somebody had a misconception.
Did you know that women are generating recurring royalties from romance novels they didn't even write themselves? If you've ever wanted a fun, creative, and beginner-friendly way to create online income without dealing with products, customers, or even social media, this is it. Romance isn't just popular, it's the #1 best-selling genre on Amazon, and readers can't get enough. Here's the secret. You don't need to be a writer to get in on this. Instead, you follow a simple, proven system, one that...
Come on now, come on now. Come on in, y'all. I'm here to tell you. I know the intro was kind of long, but I got to tell you, I got to preach today. Do you see her opening back those curtains? It says, seek the truth. Yep. This is what you're doing. You're standing at the veil, and God is finally saying, all right, now that you've reached a level of emotional maturity, now that you're not going to lose your mind and go crazy, now that I know you're not going to go bust the windows out the car, I'm going to let you see. You know it's bad when God stepped in. I'm going to let you see why I told you you had to leave that relationship. I'm going to let you see why I told you to block those people. I'm going to let you see why I told you to get away from that friend group or leave that job or stop talking to them people. I'm going to let you see why. Anyway, it says seek the truth. Did I say that already? Seek the truth. And this is also Seven of Swords in traditional tarot. I'm also seeing, because with these two faces, it's like you're going to see the two faces. And I said it's two sides to the story, two sides about to be shown. It's about to be shown to you, and it's going to rock your socks. You're going to see people who have two faces. They were smiling in your face, talking about you like a dog, behind your back. And they will answer for that. They will answer for every pair of glasses they handed out. Each and every single glasses, it got a price attached. They didn't know that. Let's see what we got. Let's go ahead and let's jump into these vibes. We're going to be starting with the tarot for the first card. The current vibe and energy right now. The collective is being cleared up. We're going to get the record straight. Ooh, judgment. Yeah, come dig up those bones. You never thought you would get found out. You never thought, God is telling people what you did to them. Because for some of y'all, you don't even know the half. Remember, you didn't even know this person was passing out glasses. For some of y'all, this has happened several times throughout your life with several different groups. But there is a particular group of people. Could be your family, could be, again, work situation. Something is coming to light very specific where it's like, no. We're going to revisit that. Dig those bones up, and now let's judge it. And remember, I told you God is choosing this time. So I guess this is what is being judged at this time. The misconceptions and who started what. And where did that lie come from? And why do this group of people believe this about the collective? Well, let's bring those bones up. Let's talk about it. Let's see who it is behind the curtain. Now, here we go. Behind the curtain, doing the orchestrating of the misconceptions. Who's back there handing out glasses? And for some of y'all, you're not just going to find out who was handing out the glasses. You're going to get a pair of those glasses for yourself. And you're going to get to see what they were saying or doing or orchestrating. Some of y'all, this ain't even like the physical reality. Some of y'all going to get to see like spiritually. God is going to show you. Open up a new realm. You might have a dream. You might go into their mind or their psyche, and you get to see what was going on. But anyway, Judgment says rebirth, awakening, and revival. Let's bring that thing on back up. It's time for a review. You thought you got away with that. Look at you trying to make a movie with them 3D glasses. You wouldn't pay for it. And that's a major arcana. Okay, and I'm hearing gravely, whatever that means. Okay, I was gonna say what's happening, what's going on behind the scenes that you cannot see, what's going on. This jumps up and jumps over. This is the other ones. It's a lot of talk now. You see the phones and emails and DMs and text messages and talking over the phone, word of mouth, grapevine. It's all around town now. Oh, them conversations is being had. People are talking and comparing stories. Not only are you seeing the truth, a lot of other people are seeing the truth. Hey, I took my glasses off. Did you take your glasses off? Take my glasses off. What you mean? Take the glasses off. Oh, that's not the collective. Wow, how do you do that? It's going on. It's a whole circus. It's like messages, communication, talk. It's a lot of communication going on surrounding the misconception around you, the misconception around the things that were said, the misconception around them lies, them rumors, or the simple fact that it was your secret, it was humiliating, it was something that should have stayed between you and that person. But that's how they are. They told on them like that. They shouldn't have did that. Why they do that? It's like people's mind, people's own spiritual maturity is happening. People are what they say in the Bible when they say come to yourself. When you're coming to yourself, and I think that means like when you awaken, when that frontal lobe opens up, or when you think at a higher level, the consciousness kicks in, and it's like, wait a minute, why did I think that was okay? What was I thinking? Some people coming to that maturity, and then as they're coming to that maturity, they're thinking about all the wait a minute, I had on the glasses and I treated the collective bad because when I had on the glasses, I thought it was real, and oh no. Okay, that's what's happening behind the scenes. And at the same time, you're probably getting shockwaves sent to your world because it's like, that's what they said? That's what they was, that's why that group of people stopped talking to me? That's why they started acting funny? That's why they was looking at each other? That, oh my God. You know what I'm saying? But some of y'all, you might cry. But ye shall know the truth, and the truth shall set you free. Okay? You ain't gotta be sad or guilty no more of how I started. You're gonna be like, man, that's why you told me to block them. I'm glad I did. Had I known sooner, you would have been blocked. You'd have been out of my life. I'd have never went to that event. I'd have never showed up there. I'd have never, it's like a humiliation ritual. Every time you came around, and that's what they wanted. They put them glasses on everybody, and when you got there, you were the only one who didn't get glasses. And everybody get to look at you a certain type of way. Everybody get to know the secret. Everybody get to look at you like you the clown. And you didn't know. Now you're gonna know. It might hurt your feelings, but now you get to say, wait a minute, everybody in here, take them glasses off right now. Take them glasses off right now. And everybody takes the glasses off. You spoke up and you shattered the misconception. Man, forget what you heard. Take them glasses off, bruh. Think for yourself. Form your own opinion. You know what I'm saying? Stop letting everybody tell you anything. This is the stuff you get to say now. You know what I mean? Anyway, let's go ahead and keep going. What's good? What's positive? What's high vibrational about this whole thing? 10 of Cups. Well, That's emotional fulfillment. Ye shall know the truth, and the truth will set you free. You going God is gonna show you the things and the people who needed to be left behind. And you're gonna purge it, you're gonna maybe cry, you're gonna release it, you're gonna be set free, and then boom. Here comes the emotional fulfillment. It's coming to the surface so you can clear it out, so that you can be healed from it, so you can see the truth, be set free, so you can make room for the people who would see you for who you are. Ain't no misconception. This is me. Look how that person look at face to face. No glasses. Nobody else's opinion. It's you and that person. Take it how it applies, or this could be business.
Hello, collective. Welcome back to my channel. Thank you guys so much for your likes, your comments, your shares, and subscribes. I truly appreciate them all, you guys. Let's tap in. Please keep in mind that this is a general reading, so the messages may or may not resonate with you. Take the messages that resonate with you, your personal situations, and leave the rest. All right, what's the message? Overall energy, please. Going within, soul searching, awakening. Somebody could be awakened to something. Somebody could be going within. All right. Somebody could be in meditation. Somebody could be definitely has something to do with meditation. That's what I'm seeing in my mind. So it's like literally somebody meditating. Somebody could be and they're having some epiphanies. All right. Oh, yeah. This person thought about something and had an epiphany, and they feel like an idiot right now. I'm hearing they made too many mistakes. It's like, ugh, like, come on. I'm also seeing like somebody trying to open a cycle, doing the same routine, doing the same thing. But it's a negative cycle. However, they are used to opening a cycle that's negative with an individual. Um, Somebody is starting to notice the red flags or something like that, or you've been through the red flags, but somebody is know you see it. Whatever this is, it's like I know you see it, energy. I know you see me. I know you see something. Somebody feels like a dumbass because they really honestly thought good times was coming, but they had no idea. It's like somebody doesn't feel like they trapped now. It's in God's hands. Time's up for an emperor that's a part of a cult. When it comes to their plans, they thought it was hidden or that they'll be able to hide them from an earth angel. Now they're kind of insecure right now that they could be losing a lot. Maybe they're hoping that they can hide, like they don't have, or they lost, or something like that. Like somebody is trying to hide how they are truly feeling, but they can't. They know they can't. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. What is this? Awaken to what spirit? Yep, that they've been restricted. Somebody could be going to prison. Somebody could also be either some rich male could be in prison sending a letter or something like that. Somebody could be a Leo or Cancer. All right, July 13th or the 29th could be significant. But they know that they're being restricted. They're limited. They can't do much. Somebody had to like maybe message somebody like, yeah, I can't. This could be seventh house energy. Partnerships, marriage, depending on the situation, could be a business partner that they are reaching out to let them know like they thought that luck would be on their side, but it's not. They checked the scene and they're restricted, they're limited, they're confined, they can't do something, whatever that is. Somebody is also aware that they could be by a message that somebody is sending them, or because of a text message, email, even an intuitive message, somebody knows they're going to jail. They know that they've been caught. All right. Also, somebody knows if you know that somebody is locked up, then you know something else, like as far as like on a spiritual sense, okay? Like, do they know who I am? Kind of energy. Like somebody is trying to be fake or something like that. It's a masculine energy, y'all. Energy. Heavy, several or something like that. And somebody's trying to like they're not as confident no more, like because of something that you're saying, something that you're doing, it's really got them in their head, you know, and they like, yeah, they know that he go to jail. Like this is even somebody trying to pull up on you or something like that. They know for sure they going to jail. Yeah, yeah, that's why they like abort mission. Somebody could be aborting a mission. Nothing was with this person that was they don't feel like they can trap you. They're not gonna they're like, no, I'm not boogeyman not walking into a trap. Okay, they not doing that. That's what somebody is saying. All right, it's like somebody, the person that feels like, damn. Okay, so the person that feels like they would be going to jail or something, they feel like you're something about your protection or something like that. Yeah, they could be moving fast and freaking shit right now. Like there could be something going on with jar magic. Somebody could be doing like candle spells, but not. I feel like it's jars. Somebody's really big. Somebody could be a Capricorn, Taurus, or a Capricorn, strong Capricorn, heavy on the Capricorn. All right, Spirit is saying heavy on the Capricorn. All right, they're panicking. Somebody is panicking real bad. Somebody thought that their spell worked. They feel like you know they did something, or you know something, or um, yeah, and Spirit is putting in your face. Like, pay attention to somebody's mannerisms. Is what I'm hearing. Pay attention to something. It's like something that your ancestors is like making you aware of. It's like pay attention to something else. I feel like that's why they feel restricted. All right, or limited because you see something. All right. Okay. Emphasis on play. They thought this was a game. Twins in a reverse. Somebody not able to play this game. Somebody somebody got sick. Hey, so you could be having an ascension, a hiccup. That's an ascension hiccup. Excuse me, as these people are going down. They have to take care of their own needs at this difficult time. This is not a game. Since they thought it was a game, the universe turned it up a notch. Somebody could be sick, there could be a car accident, there could be some sort of attack, okay? Some sort of now with this dog, you know, he had rabies or something like that. Somebody could be all of a sudden getting some sort of sickness or ailment or something like that, or their child got attacked by a vicious dog or something crazy. Like somebody thought like something was a game. And the universe like, you think I'm playing with you? Okay? Like you really think I'm playing with you? So that's what's stopping somebody in their tracks. Like, yeah, no. Okay? You know. Also, somebody could have communicated something to somebody in prison about this illness. They thought they was playing, but they like, no. All right, like somebody coming into your energy or something like that, or even close to it. That is like have any attachments, demonic attachments. They're trying to hurt you. It's like all bad instantly. Like, and they didn't expect that. Somebody didn't expect something. Damn, and it's back at the bottom of the day. Illness and trying to live up to somebody else's standards. That's why this person is falling apart in these traps. Like this person is walking. It's like dead man walking energy. That's what I just heard. So somebody's like, yo, like you're pushing it. You think it's a game. Somebody thought it was a game or something. Man, listen to me. We got lies. All right. Somebody is now questioning authority because why the hell would they help them do this? What are the rules and do they got to be followed? So this has something to do with a contract. All right. So something can have something to do with a contract. Maybe you got a contract with somebody, or somebody put a contract on you, or this is a contract unalive. Okay? And if his contract is to unalive you, he like, listen, well, how can we get around the restrictions of me going to prison? You know? Like, they like, well, I mean, what you thought was going to happen? No, you're going to have to spend a couple years in prison. You know, I mean, like, we can get you off later, but, you know, you do have to go to jail. Yes, you're going to get caught. So somebody is getting the deets or the real tea about this shit they signed up for. They like, wait a minute, you didn't say that. You didn't say that I was going to have to actually spend a good however many years in prison for a little while. And then, hopefully, if I make it in there,
You know what I'm saying? Sitting up here entertaining your daughters and your grandsons and your friends and your family members in the world. Nisha, I'm through, man. I'm through with the Bible, man. I turned everybody from earth to heavens now. You know, heavenly lad, her name Heaven. Heaven lead to it, and she corrected me and told me it's L-E-E, not L-E-H. And it's her heaven now. You know what I'm saying? That's why I had the H on it. You know what I'm saying? Alicia, this was planned way before you was born. You know what I'm saying? It's a gift to you. Yes, it's a gift to you. She was your gift. You and Rob. That's why y'all can't split up. Y'all just gotta have a house next door to me. That's all, you know what I'm saying? But all we gotta do, Nisha, is go to the Social Security office and talk to the right person. That's all. We don't need no lawyer. Cause I know how to talk for myself and I ain't sick or nothing, you know what I'm saying? I'm your straight daddy, you know what I'm saying? I ain't sick or nothing wrong with me. And I don't need day medicine, TD Jakes medicine. Talking about if the devil and Satan wanted to kill God and the children of God, what must he do first? And then he told his congregation, he must first attack their minds. And he's supposed to be pre- uh, uh, chairman of mental health. She was on trust these people, man. But I want my money. Shoot, I did this 3 times and I got it written in the book 3 times. I'm coming to you third time. This is my third time coming to you. I hope I'm not gonna be burdensome to you trying to give you your inheritance. How in the world can I, you know, introduce y'all to God and the angels if you don't know you God and the angels? You know what I'm saying? That's my only thing, you know what I'm saying? Who is that playing? What they playing, Nisha? Logan sleep. Oh, Heavenly gonna have it going on when she wake up and be 1 years old and her sister be 2. You know what I'm saying? When her sister had turned 2, then she gonna be turning 1. Heavenly gonna be walking around here talking about mama. But I need to be in a house, Nisha, with a truck outside, living normally. You know what I'm saying? Not cooped up in no house, forced to teach people the word of God forever and ever and ever and ever, like my grandfather did. Shoot, I ain't do all that American Legion cards and stuff like that for nothing. Writing all them cards for people in the neighborhood and family members and all that. I had to write all them ID cards for American Legion and Masons and all that stuff. And I was a good treasurer and president, you know what I'm saying? And I was a wishful master, not a worshipful master when I was above the Masons. But you know what I'm saying? That's just my resume. You ask God. Yes, she can talk, man. That is amazing. That is amazing. See, that's what I'm talking about, Nisha. This was pre-planned before you was even thought of to have amnesia and then come back and get old Nisha and then, come back and get hen picked and you know what I'm saying? And you know what I'm saying, change God's name and all that and then give y'all a whole bunch of money. That's what I plan to do, you know what I'm saying? I don't know how I don't know how else to do it. I don't know how else to do it, Nisha. You know what I'm saying? I'm trying to give everybody, that's what the problem is. And the Bible say money answers all things. Money answers all things. So, you know what I'm saying?
No.
I told you I come to deposit. I come to deposit not to take from the bank. I come to deposit, you know what I'm saying, $2,026 trillion for all the souls that are accumulated to be, Nisha. I'm Adam and am, meaning make love, and that's what I did, and made able for ability. When Cain with K-I supposed to be kind, because kind sugar. You know what I'm saying? Everything all right with you deep down, Nisha, really?
Huh?
Is everything all right with you and Rob good right now?
Yeah, I'm okay.
Yeah, that's good. That's good. You know, man, talking about Casey, you need to just keep talking to your sister. That's all you need to do. She knows she can't do nothing to herself, you know what I'm saying? She better not. And she got herself in that situation. She gotta get herself out that situation. You know, Nike say you better not do nothing for so and so and so, but I gotta do something for Kevin if I'm gonna do something for Casey. I gotta put him in a house. I gotta put him in a house. You know what I'm saying?
No. He got his own parents.
But then, you know what I'm saying?
He knows.
I know it. I know it. I know it. Yeah, that's true. That's true. That's true. That's true. But Casey needs to come home, man. She need to give up. You know what I'm saying? She need to just go on and give up. Go on and let go and let God. Because that's the only thing. Because I don't want her mother-in-law and them to turn against her and try to take her baby. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Because Casey, you know what I'm saying, don't feel good. You know what I'm saying? She knows she feel bad about a lot of things. And she love her kids. So, she miss her kids and she knows she in a situation where she can't be around her kids. So that's Casey's problem right there.
Oh, lay down.
And I feel bad for Casey, you know what I'm saying, being in that kind of situation. God, dog. You know what I'm saying? Nike is the perfect girl, you know what I'm saying? I'm not talking about better than you and them. But I'm talking about she ain't got no kids. She got what you call it as a kid. That's the only one need to call her mama. You know what I'm saying? And Big, she said that he need to be calling her mama. She said he have called her and she'll get on him for it. And then she said when Casey arrives, she get on him for it. But she shouldn't get on him because that's Nike's best friend right there. That boy came to be Nike's best friend, to be that child that Nike lost. She wouldn't have got them 3 children. She got 3 children, ain't got none. Really got 5. Because you need to be at home too. Y'all just flew the coop too early, man. And made y'all house somewhere else. Harmony in heavenly, you know what I'm saying? Then Giovanni, my farm, I call him Fawn Nike. Nisha, call him Fawn. Because Fawn is a little reindeer, you know what I'm saying? And I used to think of Mama Dear as the reindeer, you know what I'm saying?
Lay down.
Mama Dear was the reindeer, you know what I'm saying? But I was Rudolph, you know what I'm saying? Right after her New Year's Day entrance, then I came as a New Year's Day baby. So, you know what I'm saying? I always thought they were special. And the reason we going through this big old thing, you know, because Peabody died at the hospital and then they got rid of the hospital because they know they didn't give me my gift. And that was, you know, 1,000 years, niche is one day to God and one day is 1,000 years. So I ain't got no more days to be waiting, you know what I'm saying? You, whatever kind of car you need to drive, I don't care how much it costs, it's not gonna be something hard for you to get from now on. And whatever I need, it's gonna come to me too, and everybody else. Cause I do abundant things. I don't do no minimum wage and all that. So when you get your job, you're gonna have a good job, and it's supposed to last 6 years. Then I gotta let y'all go, cause I don't play. I'm gonna go on and play my part, man. I'm really a slave master. You know what I'm saying? I had slaves back in the day.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I was a black slave owner named Charlie Brown. You know what I'm saying? Then I had Need B, and they made Adam Told B because A told B. So I had the name Need B. You know what I'm saying? So Adam wouldn't have to, because his foot got cut off for that Toby shit and that running away slave shit. His mama foot got cut off too. Kids, missed the story, Nisha?
Huh?
Did you see Roots?
Yeah, I see who.
Roots, the movie Roots. See, you missed it. Then you knew who Mama was and Papa was. You see me as a young age, you know, they were trying to call myself Toby. And I know A told B, but I was supposed to be punished for it. You know what I'm saying? I called me Need B, you know what I'm saying? But I ain't nothing wrong with me, Nisha. I'm just telling the truth about who I am and what I came to do. And it's all about working right now. It's all about the work. It's all about y'all jobs. You know what I'm saying? A lot of people ain't working. And the harvest is plentiful. We got plenty of stuff to do and all that to make money. But we ain't got too many people out there making the money. You know what I'm saying? And at y'all age group, I need to start paying way more money than I started out paying my age group when I was y'all's age. So, you know what I'm saying? I can't pay y'all 1960s wages no more. You know what I'm saying? I gotta pay y'all godly wages, heavenly wages. You know what I'm saying? And I don't like to be all holy roly in our religion either. I want to stop that. But I need a house and a truck, Nisha, and I need that real fast. And I need to get out this neighborhood I'm in. You know what I'm saying? I don't like, somebody knocked on my door last night, about 4 o'clock in the morning. Yeah, I don't like that shit. Shit, I don't deserve this shit. I know God, you know, is a part of everything we do. He breathed for us, He the air we breathe. Goddamn shit. It's His heartbeat that beat for us, you know what I'm saying? I gotta first separate the sons of Adam, and then my job to confess all y'all names to God and the holy angels. How can I do that if I can't tell y'all to look in the mirror and see God in it? You know what I'm saying? And then I gotta have that baby named Heavenly and Harmony. You know what I'm saying? To top it all off. And Pet and Sweet Pea, you know what I'm saying? Is they name. That's Peck and Sweet Pea right there. Heavenly and Harmony. I don't know, you know, Peck is a dude, but then, you know what I'm saying? I don't know how that's gonna work. But that's who Giovanni's supposed to be, Lil Peck. He's supposed to follow after my footsteps. You know what I'm saying? And I need 33 more years, Nisha. That's a contract I got right with you. You OSHA. So saying? My buddy's supposed to ring a bell in 5 years, but they done lost their house, and there's a lot of things going on with them. That's what make me nervous about this whole situation. They might blame me, you know what I'm saying? And I know a lot of things, the choices we make, you know what I'm saying? What side we on, whose side we on. Listen to that. That is I'm gonna go to sleep and try to dream about being over there. Shit. I remember one time, Nisha, my grandfather, my daddy's daddy, he had died when I was 3 years old, and I remember Aunt Hazel picking me up to see him in the casket. And then he sit on my bed one day, one night, I was in the bed before I went to sleep. I was just laying there with my arms crossed, folded over my eyes. And then all of a sudden my bed went down, you know what I'm saying? It was Papa Jesse, you know what I'm saying? His name Jesse Edmund Williams. He the only true Jewish, person, you know what I'm saying? So that's where I got Jew from, Jesse Edmund Williams. And he sit on the bed, and then he was trying to tell me to be quiet, because I was trying to scream Uncle Quick and Mama didn't. But wouldn't nothing come out, you know what I'm saying? Kept trying to scream, I couldn't get it out. And then when I was at the cemetery, you know what I'm saying, I had never seen his tombstone before. And I was sitting up there, Mama, they was paying the cable bill. You listen, Nisha? Nisha. Nisha, you listen or you sleep? Nisha. Who got the phone?
Huh?
Oh, you hear me?
Yes, I've been hearing you talk all the time.
No, man, what I was saying, my grandfather. You heard me tell you about my grandfather sitting on my bed?
Yeah.
Yeah, he sit on my bed and he was trying to tell me to be quiet. But I couldn't. You know what I'm saying? I wanted to scream. But I couldn't say nothing, you know what I'm saying? But all my years, I've been writing all them American Legion cards and all that. It wasn't no real secrets in the Masons. All it is if you just know the Bible and know the Bible, really know the Bible, you know it ain't nothing but Adam and Eve was the woman and the snake was the only thing that's different from a man. But God did do something that the snake used for an advantage, and that's God cursed the snake above all cattle. So him being cursed above all cattle, that would make the devil and Satan think that's equal to God. You know what I'm saying? He cursed him above all cattle. So, that's why everybody think they equal, and they really is, but, it's a difference between the sons of Adam and the sons of the devil and Satan, and that's got to be separated and pulled off. And we got to be purified and sanctified and made holy and of the Holy Ghost. You know what I'm saying? Not of no bad spirits. You know what I'm saying? So I just need to get to somebody who I could talk to and tell the truth to. You know what I'm saying? That's all I need. You know what I'm saying? The bank, you know what I'm saying? They gotta hear me out too, and if I tell them the right thing, they gotta get my money. You know what I'm saying? And the government gotta get my money too. And you ain't gonna never have to worry about nothing, because you're on guard every time you come, and this is my third time. I'm already finished with the preliminary stuff. You know what I'm saying? But what you gonna do, Nisha?
Huh?
What you doing?
Nothing. I'm trying to keep this girl asleep.
She been waking up all the time.
Well, Harmony woke her up, but Harmony just fell asleep.
Harmony fell asleep.
Yeah, she needs to go to sleep.
Yeah, that's good. That's good. Logan already asleep.
Yeah,
That's
Logan
good.
had fell asleep.
Yeah. Maybe I have a good night and maybe won't nobody knock on my door. You know what I'm saying? Shoot, I gotta get out of this mess. You know what I'm saying? Boy, I don't even like to think of the name devil and Satan. And then I gotta be God and play his part too. Man, I ain't doing that. You know what I'm saying? So, you know what I'm saying?
Well,
You got all the money in the world, Nisha. It's up to you to get it. You know what I'm saying? You ain't gonna never have to worry about Logan and him, and then they gonna change the name of Toys R Us to Troy's R Us. That's all gonna happen. God made this world for y'all, and thank you for giving your babies the perfect names. You know what I'm saying? This God talking to you, Nisha. This is not no man. You know what I'm saying? This is the God that, you know, made love, you know what I'm saying? And the God that is love, you know what I'm saying? T.D. Jakes told me one time that people was getting mad because I talk about love too much, you know what I'm saying? But you don't fight evil with evil, you fight evil with good, you know what I'm saying? Shoot, you know what I'm saying? Y'all put up a good fight, man. And I ain't, you know what I'm saying? I'm just the kind of God that's just laid back, you know what I'm saying? I'm too innocent to, for a line to mess with, you know what I'm saying? I could walk up on a line and me and him would be cool because, I respect him and I'm God and I'm loyal and I love him, you know what I'm saying? Him and his kids, you know what I'm saying? If they put me in the line, then, it wouldn't hurt. That fire man baptized me with fire man. I ain't like that shit. You know what I'm saying? If Kent knew that shit was gonna do that, then he damn sure got messed off. You know what I'm saying? God forgive me. You know what I'm saying? Don't forgive the spirit that made it switch up like that. Cause he wasn't nothing but scab, and that's the name that they call people when they cross the picket line and we striking. And we was on strike then. Because of the union, we was voting on the union and stuff like that. So they might have tried to baptize my ass and Kent's ass. But we was friends and it was racism a little back then. So they might have tried to do that shit and Kent knew it. But then he didn't know it was gonna be like that, like that, like that. And that shit got our ass. Show my ass up, Nisha. Told my ass up, made me disappear. I know I had to disappear because I had to get them clothes off, and there was a lot of clothes where I worked at making metal. Shit, I had to come out them boots and then all out the clothes in 3 seconds before I get burned up like Kent did. I had but 3 hot seconds, you know what I'm saying, to scream my ass off and disappear and be naked. Yeah. It still got burns left, which you still can see. But Kent, he didn't make it. Oh, Nisha, I don't know what you gonna tell him, Nisha, or who you gonna tell, but we need to go to the Social Security office and sit down and talk to him and tell him what I got. Cause I got this for the whole wide world. I'm already separated the people. You know what I'm saying? We already purified, man. Everybody lost love and you know what I'm saying? And if some people married, they're damn fool. You know what I'm saying? But then, boyfriend, girlfriend, cool, but putting it on paper, man, it ain't no good. That's like government prostitution, you know what I'm saying? Making a merchandise out of the marriage, you know what I'm saying? That's why men and women ain't getting along today because of money. Shoot. So, you know what I'm saying? That's why I say, It's all yours, Nisha. All you gotta do is claim it. If the Bible real, they had church all these years. They just stole money. Well, I'm getting it right. You know what I'm saying? I gotta turn myself in. I don't know if I need to call the police and tell them, you know what I'm saying, the situation, you know what I'm saying, or what, you know what I'm saying, but I don't need to be sitting in no house, you know, in the ghetto, you know what I'm saying, scared to death. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. I told them already, you need to put the dope in the black neighborhoods just as well as the white neighborhood. Shit. But we don't need no race war, black on black crime and stuff. And that's what happens all the time. You know what I'm saying? But then, man, I'm the president, Nisha. I'm really the 48th president because Beaver was born in 48. I was the 44th and 45th president with Barack Obama. So, you know what I'm saying? I did all them years with Barack Obama. I told y'all it was going to be 7 good years, then it was going to be 7 bad years. And we in the 7 bad years now. What's that in the background, Nisha? Huh? Nisha,
Huh?
can you hear that in the background? Like a man talking.
Is somebody outside?
No, I'm talking about it's like in the phone, it's like somebody talking or something.
Oh, it was a video I was watching like that.
Oh, I did talk tonight, but I told her to call me before she go to sleep. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, yeah, she called?
No, she ain't called me back.
No, I didn't. I didn't think she called.
Yeah, well, I called her and she answered the phone. Yeah. Yeah, just watch the little heavenly sleep. She ain't wake up, Nisha.
Huh?
She not woke,
Hmm.
the baby.
Okay.
You know, Nisha, when I said, and man became a living soul, you know what I'm saying? I'm sitting up here as the soul of 8 billion souls. It's supposed to be 8 billion, but it could be over that, or, you know, it's a whole bunch of atoms, you know what I'm saying? And then I'm supposed to be the one on stage say, and their names were Adam in the day when they were created. So, you know what I'm saying? That's what I'm supposed to be telling y'all. That's what I did back then, and I do it every time. I'm in the right place because I think I'm in the same place that I was when it happened the last time. Shit. So, you know, just remember, a day is 1,000 years to God and 1,000 years to the day. So if something happened to you, I got it on screen, you know what I'm saying? I got it in my recorder, in the phone, in the Wi-Fi. Because everybody that's in a house today or outside a house today with a phone or whatever is showing up on TV with or without a phone. Shit. Everybody gotta be watched nowadays because we got too many preachers really think that God really sent Jesus to die for people's sins. That you know God ain't intend to do no stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? So it's up to you, Nisha, when we get our money. I'm gonna leave it in your hands because I told you in charge. You then Nike and all y'all got I ain't coming back till y'all say, blessed is he who comes in the name of the Lord. That's what was on my song. So until they say, blessed is he who comes in the name of the Lord, then I ain't really coming back. You know what I'm saying? That's my spiritual side. You know what I'm saying? I don't want to be dealing with no witchcraft and no sorcery and all that stuff. That's evil for evil. I ain't with that. You know what I'm saying? I'm with God only. I ain't with lying to Adam and Eve and making them a target. You know what I'm saying? At the end of the world and shit. And messing up male and females where they don't care about each other no more. I ain't with that. Benicia.
Yeah.
Call me and tell me something positive. You know what I'm saying? Tomorrow. You know what I'm saying? In the morning or whatever. Tell me something positive about how we gonna get out of this shit we in. Cause everybody blaming me for the shit they in. Everybody in the world. You know what I'm saying? Everybody in the world, you know what I'm saying? Just blame me for they whatever, I don't know, man. TDJ just after me, man. And I know he got people in a lot of places, you know what I'm saying? And I ain't against gay people, but it seems like they more against me than, you know what I'm saying, anybody else. And you know what I'm saying, I don't even judge people, man. I ain't the type of person to judge people. But it's a lot of people that just don't like God for some reason. Cause I don't know why that girl didn't just do what I said do. If she believed in God, you know what I'm saying? She should have believed what I said when I called the bank. So I know I got a bigger problem than the bank. So I gotta call the Social Security office and talk to somebody who can pull some strings and get me to talk to somebody who can really help me. But I don't trust lawyers. T.D. Jakes was one that I wrote the letter to in the beginning in '98. So that's why I'm right here now with T.D. lying, saying he me. And he know damn well his name not Adam. And he don't know nothing about it. But I am the man that made everything, niche and all talents and crafts and skills and trades all come from me, niche. And all the rice farmers, they love me because that's what I did. And now I want to farm marijuana. I want to farm marijuana. That's what I want to do. I want to go to center and buy that land that Papa had and make it a marijuana flower place. You know what I'm saying? And have the machinery that when I plant it, then it grow. Then I go on like a lawn mower, you know what I'm saying, and mow it and gather it, you know what I'm saying. And then have it on the street, not on the street, God forgive me, but have it in the stores, you know what I'm saying. All stores, I wouldn't, if it's, black people, you know what I'm saying, I love them, man. I be scared of people your age now, I don't know why. I'm scared of people Jeremy and Darian and Champ age, you know what I'm saying, for no reason, you know what I'm saying, because, you know what I'm saying, it's just, that's the age group that's supposed to be working, you know what I'm saying. I ain't supposed to be working because I done been sick and all that. But a lot of people think they can get over on God, you know what I'm saying. So that's why I say I watch myself real careful. But I need a truck and a house to live in. I don't need to be living in nobody's apartment and ask God, you know, and the president, and the air we breathe, and the person who breathes the air for everybody. I want the truth to be known. I don't want no celebration. I ain't boasting or bragging. I just want my present, that the gift that they didn't give me in 1966. That's all I want, is to be recognized as the real Jesus, you know what I'm saying, that guard us and guards us and guides us in that amazing, marvelous light of the Word of God. You know, Jesus ain't spelled Jesus only one time. That's Jekai. The way Jekai was born was a miracle. So, you know, but Jesus really just G apostrophe Z. You know what I'm saying? Because that's God's us and us God's. You know what I'm saying? All of us introduced to everybody. When I said man became a living soul, you know what I'm saying? And that's what it meant. You know, man became a living soul, but I became everybody's soul. You know what I'm saying? So that's why everybody see God when they say I am me and all that. That's God. That ain't you. And then the Bible tells you are not of your own. You know what I'm saying? We don't even supposed to speak our own words on Sunday. You know what I'm saying? We're supposed to speak God's words on Sunday. That's why the Bible says turn their body over to the body of Satan for the destruction of the flesh, so their soul will be prepared for Jesus when he comes. But then, who you think the body of Satan is? You know what I'm saying? If it's not the church, accusing the brethren day and night before God. Because sin ain't going to the nightclubs, you know what I'm saying? Sin ain't smoking and drinking. Sin ain't even sex without being married. You know what I'm saying? Real sin is accusing the brother, and that's what the war about. Before you could do something wrong to somebody, kill, steal, and destroy, or hurt somebody, you gotta first judge and accuse them. That's why jealous is every man, because God is a jealous God. But then, you know what I'm saying, Satan ain't got nothing. He possess us. You know what I'm saying? Use us. You know what I'm saying? But he can't be without us. You know what I'm saying? So he can't hurt you. What's wrong, Nisha? You know what I'm saying? You got your own real tarot card reader right here. Bible reader. I'm a Bible reader. I do spell work, Nisha.
Spell work.
Yeah, I do spell work. I write with a different, you know, I don't write American, you know what I'm saying? I got more of a J-made thing, you know what I'm saying? It's really not Jamaican, so you can't say that. It's kind of like, you know what I'm saying? It's not American, you know what I'm saying? But I made American, so you know what I'm saying? That's money I ain't got yet either, you know what I'm saying? It's been 26 years, Niche, since I said let there be light, and me and Eve was clothed with the sun, you know what I'm saying? So, you know what I'm saying? I need to go on and get my thank you God and be sponsored by Ford Motors. What you doing, Nisha?
Nothing. She was crying. I had to
Oh, you're a good mother, Nisha. That's what I always said. You the best mother in the world, you know what I'm saying?
I'm trying.
Yeah, you the best mother in the world, you know what I'm saying? I used to have Casey up there ranked up there too. I still got her ranked up there, but she just not doing it. You're doing what she's supposed to do. Now she just raising her and Kevin baby, and ain't really, you know, trying to be in a mother boy's life. You know what I'm saying? Because of the beef that Kevin got with the family. You know what I'm saying?
I don't even know if it can be with the Kevin always before we became Kevin, he was like that.
Yeah, I don't know.
And I really think it's because of me. Because before Kevin even knew Kevin, he wanted to get with me. I didn't like that. I
Yeah.
never wanted to date him because I thought he was ugly.
I'm so
And
glad you
the
didn't.
only
I
way he
heard that
found
before.
the only way he found Kevin was because of my Facebook.
Yeah. So So that's what I'm saying. I'm so glad that mistake didn't happen. I'm so glad you didn't get killed.
Oh,
So
yeah, it would never.
that was a prayer that is really thankful for. In case I'm praying for her to get out of her situation with ghost chasing Kevin. So, what I'm saying? Let him know that, 8 billion ghosts is against him if he try anything negative with Casey. Because I speak to him like he a good son-in-law. You know what I'm saying? I don't treat him no less, but I know how he act. But see, that's my problem, you know what I'm saying? That's what I don't like. A lot of people think my weakness, because I don't avenge like the Bible say avenge, you know what I'm saying? I'm really not no fighter. I'm a lover, not a fighter.
Because, I like you can't have that.
Well, that's what I'm talking about, you know what I'm saying? So, you know what I'm saying? I couldn't send no innocent man to be hurt or killed from nobody to get nothing from everybody. But it's harvest time, Nisha. We need to get our money, man. It's Jesus, Nisha, you know what I'm saying? So I'm telling you, it's up to you. When you pull up here and pick me up and me and you go to the bank and make our transaction, it'll be all over. Because I got the money, Nisha. I'm the money. And it's $2,026 trillion. So when you ready to come sign, I sign it over to you and Jeremy and them I already separated the sons and I already confessed all y'all names to the angels. I already got who did me wrong and who didn't do me wrong. I really don't care about that because I don't like that avenging angel stuff. You know what I'm saying? I'm not really into revenge, you know what I'm saying? So, you know what I'm saying? All I want is me and my kids to have this next 33 years, a good 33 years, because I want to watch them boys get girlfriends and then have babies. Shit, you know what I'm saying? They already, dang them already 7 and 10 and shit, they getting old and I ain't even seen little Giovanni yet. I don't know if I'm gonna be able to see him.
Probably not, because Kevin be saying he don't want us around him.
See, that's what I'm talking about. And then Casey is real quick to talk about medicine. Man, I don't need nobody's medicine. That's to kill me, not to hurt, to help me. I'm a perfectly well man. Anytime you give people medicine, that's overdoing it. Your body is made perfectly. You know what I'm saying? God put antibiotics in it's called sickle cell. That's what I had when I was born. I wasn't supposed to live past 22. You know what
What
I'm
did
saying?
that kill you?
It killed my homeboy, 3 of my friends, but it didn't kill me, but I had it.
Eight people feel like a thing like people forget.
Yeah, and your immune system shut down, kind of like AIDS or something, you know what I'm saying? That's what a lot of people mad about when they get AIDS and all the cancer, then they get revenge. They think they need to get revenge on God. But they did what they did to get that. So I just say he gonna rid the land of it, you know what I'm saying? But y'all been doing a good job, you know what I'm saying, with everything. And I'm glad for Nita being there with Rowan and James. And y'all didn't have y'all mama. And this whole thing have been messed up a long time ago. Shoot. If y'all didn't have y'all mama alive, shoot, man, I don't know what would have happened to the family. You That's why I say the divorce and stuff, man. That's why I say you and Rob stuck together. You know what I'm saying? That's a rap there. You
Yeah,
know.
that's where we stuck. It's not like him.
Yeah, that's heavily in harmony. And that's too much to talk about splitting in two. You know what I'm saying? Like splitting, that'll be splitting them up if y'all split up. Cause that's y'all's whole thing. You and him. I know I sound straightforward, but that's what it is, man. Y'all really heavens, man. Y'all ain't no. Y'all supposed to start over, not, what I'm saying, not die off, you know what I'm saying. God knows I'll do something to myself, something happen to any one of my grandkids, and they be wishing bad on my grandkids. Talking about God ain't got no grandkids. He do got grandkids, goddamn that damn lot. And you ain't sitting there, I wanna be put on nobody's cross as no beast. But I'll spend as money, I'll be your money. And I'll spend with you and I'll be spent by you. But I sure have good conversation with you, Nisha. Shit. I ain't gonna say you my best daughter, cause then Casey have a fit. And Nike have a fit. And Diamond have a fit. And Jimmy and Champ have a fit. Sometimes I think Jimmy and Champ kinda jealous of me dealing with the other grandkids instead of Jakai them, you know what I'm saying? But I can't deal with Jakai them without dealing with Diane, and I don't want to deal with Diane. But I need my money, man, right. I need righteous money, and I need to pay y'all righteous money, because you know about rights, Adam and Eve was supposed to be served by people, not deserved, or they supposed to be desired by people, not desired. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, Adam and Eve, the king and queen. That's mom and daddy. You know what I'm saying? That's why I want a truck, not for, that's why I got her truck and me one. You know what I'm saying? Hers is the platinum for women, and the men's is the king rank. You gonna get you I'm gonna get a Rob or King Ranch and get you a platinum niche for them kids, cause you got a lot of kids and nephews. But I'm finished, Nisha. I did everything that I was supposed to do, that I came to do, like confess everybody's name to God and names. I had to tell y'all was God's first. Now everybody ought to know they can see God in their mirror. I knew wasn't nobody gonna believe me when I came and told them. I already knew that. I already knew wasn't nobody gonna believe me when I told them I was the first Adam. Ain't no whole bunch of people, you know what I'm saying, other than God and miss God. You know what I'm saying? Shit, and that's who you with when who you have kids with. You know what I'm saying? That's why I always said I ain't never want no ready-made family. Somebody that already had kids. You know what I'm saying? I said that as a young man, but then I ain't make it happen because I got with your mama and she had Levent. That's why Levent ended up having the first real grandchild. And then he ended up dying, and his name was James, and then that's how James came Casey. That's how the spirit worked. He died, but he was born again through Casey instead of Levent. He came through Casey. He could have came through Angel, but then he came early through Casey. That's when I made my music. And I always feel bad I ain't go to that funeral. You rich, Lisa. You a rich young lady, you know what I'm saying? Your kids, the names alone need to have a gold social security card. You know what I'm saying? I don't need that paper social security card no more. People steal them, they tell, you know what I'm saying? They get faded out and all that, and people don't usually keep all that stuff. You know what I'm saying? Usually people don't even keep all that stuff. But that's some important documents, you know what I'm saying? You know, I want to give everybody a gold social security card. Mama, they gave me one, but she said I couldn't use it. You know, you got to use your real one. But then, you know, I'm just trying to make the world better, Nisha, that's all. But I don't want the world to just use me. You know, the more I love the world, the less the world love me, you know what I'm saying, as God, you know what I'm saying, and don't want to act like I'm lying or something like that there, I need medicine, or I need to be controlled by somebody or something like that. That's what the problem is, control. People want control of other people, and I ain't gonna give people my control, you know what I'm saying, I'm not gonna let you use me either, you know what I'm saying. Old knee boo, you know what I'm saying? I had amnesia and had amnesia. We barely makes it through the goddamn month. I gotta go to Social Security office, turn this shit in. You know what I'm saying? Cause I got some stuff wrote, Nisha, that I need to email you, and you take this to wherever you need to take it. I'm gonna email it to you, and I'm gonna email it to Nike. Well, I might email it to Casey. I need to email it to Casey. I need to email it to Jeremy and them and Diamond. I need to get all y'all email. I'm not like Jericho and want me to get notarized copy of me saying I don't want to have nothing to do with Mama Dia's estate. But I can't do that. You know, it's worth more than the $59,000. Mama Dia is mud deal. You know what I'm saying? That's Tyler Perry, that's Anthony Lewis. And Queen Latifah, that's Renita Lewis. You know what I'm saying? So, you know what I'm saying? I got a lot of friends in that. I know Eddie Murphy personally, but I can't tell you his real name. And that's my best friend too. The best friend I got down here, he know him too. You know, then I know Muhammad Ali personally because I know who he was when he was my age. In the last life, you know what I'm saying? He dead now, but then I know who he really is. He ain't but 60 years old right now, same age I am, named CB. But I ain't gonna say it because everybody know who Muhammad Ali really is. Still is now. After 2014, he died. But he got a real person that's my age right now. Just like me, I probably got a twin out there somewhere. They go by Adam Jackson. But they don't have Pick and all that, because Pick is a bad motherfucker. That's a bad man to them. You never see a resume like Pick's resume. You know what I'm saying? That's God. I ain't gonna say God's favorite person, but you'll hate him. You know what I'm saying? Because he's just that good at what he do. That's your grandfather's grandfather's grandfather. That's the one A told B to be cool with the way they did me, you know what I'm saying? Don't do no revenge and all that. You know, just remember, you know what I'm saying? They got what they deserve. You know what I'm saying? So everybody that's dead, that passed on because of what turn this shit in. President, that's who I am. You know what I'm saying? The president cool, Trump cool, you know what I'm saying? We just had the marijuana, that's on me, you know what I'm saying? I had to trick y'all by putting it legal out there so I wouldn't be hot on the piss test. I was somebody who used pee for everybody, you know what I'm saying? I had good clean pee, you know what I'm saying? I couldn't smoke marijuana, so I had to get legal. So God forgive me, and I hope you forgive me as Nisha and my daughter for the way I acted on it legal, you know what I'm saying? So, cause I would sleep on YouTube and sleep on Facebook and all that, you know, made a fool out of myself, you know what I'm saying? Lost everything, you know what I'm saying? But I gained it all back because I woke up, you know what I'm saying? Woke up out that slumber, you know what I'm saying? I forced myself to get high, you know what I'm saying? Matter of fact, I liked it because it turned me into God. Shit, I used to make traffic stop at the mall and be all the way to Angleton, past Angleton, almost here by talking the shit I talk. I be talking, man, I used to amaze Stevie and Darian, you know what I'm saying? And we be in the truck and I be getting high and telling them about shit. Man, Nisha, movies, Nisha, when they make movies, you know what I'm saying, they don't need, all you gotta do is be in the house, be out there in the street, wherever you at, them satellites and the stars and that sun and the moon and all that, gonna capture everything that's going on in your life. That's why we don't deal with insurance and all that, life insurance and all that. And God ain't gonna let nobody get over on no shit like that. We got real good police and Secret Service and all that thing. Right now, I'm under protective custody, and you under protective custody too because you God's daughter, and everybody in the world know it. And this is my movie, and I'm talking to you now, and everybody know I'm talking to you. So next readings I get on my thing should be good readings because I'm talking to my daughter or my kid, my grandkid. That's what Champ said, you know what I'm saying? That Champ told me, you know what I'm saying, Uncle Pick wanted to come to see his grandkid. And he sure did. But he had him in Uncle Craig. Shit, that's what Uncle Pick went. When he died, I was like, then I seen his body. Then I went to goddamn Freeport and he was Uncle Craig. And his wife's name was Margaret. Looking just like Aunt Mona. Not your Aunt Mona, but the Mona across the street. So shit, that was Margaret. So her name was Margaret. So I just took it right there. Uncle Pick was still living through Craig. And Craig still might be living now because I tried to Google up the day he died or his cemetery thing, his obituary, and somebody was bullshitting and switched up the date. You know what I'm saying? Change the date. Tried to change the date to the day I was looking it up. Like I was wrong or something about the answer. And Uncle Sam ain't nobody but Joe Jackson. You know what I'm saying? Michael Jackson daddy, you know what I'm saying? And Michael Jackson daddy, you know, he don't want nobody to know he's whooped Michael for nothing a lot. See, that's the only thing, you know, about generations and generations, you know, third and fourth generation, the Bible say, hate God. You listen to this?
Yeah.
Hot dog, you talking a long time. But I love you more than I love myself. But then don't let your daddy sit up here and rot and not get what he deserved. You know, Mama did have me a trust fund. It's right there with AIG. What is that? AIG is uh, American General Insurance in Nashville, Tennessee, where your stepmama stayed. You know what I'm saying? Before I left her for your mama.
You left who?
Kawanda for your mama. She had a son named Marshawn. He wasn't my son, but he was my stepson. And then we had two girls ourselves. And I left her for your mama. That's how I got two Shelby counties. Shelby County Center and Shelby County Nashville. Nolan Ryan is Ryan named Ryan because of Nolan Ryan. And Mac Irvin, Eden. Shit, that's a grandfather too. You know what I'm saying? That was Isla Mae first husband. Talking to me, Nisha, you'll know a lot about the family, you know what I'm saying, later. You know what I'm saying? I just don't, I'm just not there now. But when I go back, I'm gonna meet a lot of people that's gonna tell me a lot of things that happened to me and happened to a lot of things. A lot of things gonna be shown to you that's gonna blow your mind, you know what I'm saying? Cause you in heaven now, Nisha. Like I say, you got heaven men on me. You proved it. You know what I'm saying? So the story really over. The war in heaven was what we going through now. The war with the preacher. That was the war in heaven. Michael Archangel and his angels. That's how they lost their place, accusing the brethren day and night before God. So now we got salvation. We really safe. But we need to get everybody a paycheck, man. Shit. Because it don't make no sense you to have them pretty kids and can't afford to pay for them. So, you know, I can't have that. But you got a rich dad. Rob at work, Nisha?
Yeah.
That's good. That's why me and you talking so long, Rob at work. Shit. Your daddy shit, Nisha shit. Miss y'all like crazy, you know what I'm saying? I ain't never been away from y'all. So that's why I'm like I am. I don't want no woman to try to, I don't even need no woman trying to tell me nothing different. You know what I'm saying? My little badass, uh, grandson, Liam and Logan, 5 years old, you know what I'm saying? Shit. That's old enough to learn how to do what I do. They gonna be smart. You ain't sleeping, Nisha?
Huh?
You ain't sleeping?
Am I?
Yeah.
No.
I don't.
Or just because I freaking stayed up all night last night watching. I didn't know it was 3 o'clock in my room when I was about to go to sleep. Henry woke up and would not let me go to sleep. Longer.
That's why you be staying. That's why you be staying up heavily. Wake up, you know you gotta stay up. Yeah, my baby girl, shit, she gotta stay up with them baby. Shit. You know, God, 24 hours too, Nisha. Anytime you need to call me, you know where I am. You know what I'm saying? You know the number. Shit, man.
Fox. Hello?
Yeah, I'm here. I'm here. I'm just trying to roll up a goddamn joint and dropping it.
Huh?
I'm trying to roll up a goddamn joint and fucking dropping it. Shit, my little fucking hand messed up, man. I ain't get this shit done for nothing. Shit, we need to finish this shit, Nisha. Shit, you know what happened to me. I told you, 96, I was gone, now I was dead. Shit, I watched Kent turn into a scab, you know what I'm saying? Watched Kent turn into a scab, a big old scab. Like Spawn or something, you know what I'm saying? He was just burnt the hell up, you know what I'm saying? From head to toe. And I was sitting up there in the next bathtub looking at that shit, looking at that woman try to scrape his skin. And shit, man. Scared the shit out of me, Nishi, you know what I'm saying? And I knew I was God at that time, you know what I'm saying? Because I talked to the lady, you know what I'm saying? That's why the doctor told me I had a God problem, not a man problem. So that's why your daddy, you know what I'm saying, turned out to be God. It wasn't no chemical imbalance or nothing. It was just, shit, it wasn't my time to go, Nisha. And me and my grandfather had put in a lot of work. You know, devils and demons needed us more than the Christians, you know what I'm saying, and God. Because the devils and demons, I ain't want them to go through what they was gonna go through if they went through what they went through. You know what I'm saying? God forgive me, but devils and demons, families are families too, you know what I'm saying? So, you know what I'm saying? We had to have American Legion, you know what I'm saying? We had to have American Legion. That's the only thing people probably should be mad about is American Legion, you know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? You hear me, Nisha? Nisha. Nisha, you heard me?
Yeah, I heard you.
Yeah, that's the only thing they should be mad about me is American Legion, but Legion was all them devils and demons that was attacking people, you know what I'm saying, and making people burn themselves up in the fire and all that, you know what I'm saying, in them caves and all that. So, you know what I'm saying, and they was always coming out talking about God, you know what I'm saying, or Jesus, you know, what have I to do with you, you know what I'm saying? And then I, you know, cast the demons from out of them, you know what I'm saying? And the demons won't have nowhere to go. So I kind of changed my little stuff up, Nisha. I'm going somewhere where I teach OSHA and welding to kids. And I'm going to have an angel running my class, teaching my class. And you and Angel them are going to run heaven and earth. Because I'm going to have to redo this Bible, you know what I'm saying? Because the war over, and I don't teach war. You know what I'm saying? I don't teach war. I teach heavenly things. I don't know who you gonna call, Nisha, but it's up to you. I done gave you the money, you know what I'm saying? I done gave you $2,026 trillion, and I told you and explained to you how it is the word of God, and it was made into a beast. The mark of the money is the mark of the beast, and I got good money, you know what I'm saying, to bring y'all, you know what I'm saying. So, you know what I'm saying, I'm not giving you no devil's money, you know what I'm saying. I'm giving you God's money. You know what I'm saying? So I don't want y'all to think, you know what I'm saying, God evil because he gave y'all money, but it's gotta be done. You know what I'm saying? You gotta go from minimum wage to abundant wage. You know what I'm saying? Because I got too many grandkids and I gotta have whatever they want when they want it. Like Pops. No, he need to be with Papa. You know what I'm saying? No, he need to be somewhere with Papa. He'd be right there in the house. And not worried about shit. Right next door to his grandmother, Nita. So that's the way I look at it. I don't look for nothing else. You know, Nita and Abraham, in my eyes, I see them as still being married. And I respect their marriage. You know what I'm saying? Because they still, you know, Abraham still come look out for the grandkids and stuff like that. So I just got all respect for Abraham. That's why I'm gonna try to holler at your mama now. Because Abraham still, you know, look at Nita as his wife. That's not someone getting involved in trying to take somebody's girl and stuff like that. I don't want to look like that. You know what I'm saying? got it made, Nisha.
Hmm?
You got it made. All you gotta do is babysit. All you gotta do is babysit. Rob finna start making some extra money because I like truck driving. Used to own trucking companies.
Yeah. I mean, yeah, but it ain't my money. It's his money.
Hmm?
I said, yeah, but it ain't my money. It's his money.
It ain't mama's.
Not that it ain't my money. It's his money.
Oh, I know.
So that I'm correct.
You finna get your money. And your money is his money. Your money his money too. I ain't no stingy father-in-law. Rob gonna figure out one day that I'm probably the best father-in-law he could have ever chose. You know what I'm saying? He'll see that one day if he don't already see that. Because he got harmony and heavenly, and I know he had to be something with them names. You know what I'm saying? He was that. And you named him that. Giving my girl, making my girls targets. Cause you know, goodness well, they gonna be sexy, fine. And pops girls, you know what I'm saying? Pops goes girls. Pops goes. You be bored, don't you? And I'm always here, Nisha. That's what I do as the sun, the moon, and all y'all stars. I stay up all night. You know what I'm saying? I stay up all night. And I'm like an air traffic controller. You know how many airplanes in the sky at one time? You know what I'm saying? You know how many airplanes? You imagine how many airplanes in the sky at one time all over the world? You still there?
Yeah.
Daddy finna burn one. Daddy finna burn one, you know what I'm saying? Like I say, shoot. I'm just sitting up here chilling now, you know what I'm saying? Never illin', you know what I'm saying? I done wrote a lot of stuff, Nisha, you know what I'm saying? You gotta send me your email address so I can send you this and you could take this to a lawyer. I'll figure out what lawyer and I'll tell you what lawyer to take it to. And I'm not gonna take no for an answer from that lawyer. You know what I'm saying? Whoever lawyer I pick, you know what I'm saying? Whatever lawyer I pick. And we gonna get us a neighborhood, you know what I'm saying? A safe neighborhood for them kids to play. Cause one time James asked me, who gonna watch us? You know what I'm saying? Cause it was my job to watch y'all. And you know I know who I am, and this world know who I am. I'm just really playing with them. You know what I'm saying? I'm just really playing with the world. You know what I'm saying? And I ain't looking for no woman shit. I don't think Pots will let me get no woman shit. And they love their grandma. They love Bobby. Shit, I don't want to bring no woman out to introduce her to Nita. You know what I'm saying? No, I ain't looking for that. And then the women that I look at are 30 some years old, and you know I can't get no 30 some year old girl, and I got girls 30 some years old. You know what I'm saying? Like this woman right here, that's my style, but I'm 60, but I'm really 30 because I died 30 years ago. So I get that 30 back. That's how you be young again after death.
Most traders chase stocks, but there's a smarter way, one that targets the S&P 500 directly using a
You cannot be used or manipulated anymore. Those of you who this is for, you went through your times, you went through your seasons. Some of you since childhood, you were gaslit, you were lied to, you were deceived. You were in an environment where the family that you came in, for a lot of you that are chosen, you were the light born into darkness. Some of you don't understand why you were born into certain families that ostracize you, that treat you like the black sheep, that treat you like the scapegoat. But it's because you come from a higher vibration, you're light, and you came to transmute bloodlines. This is why a lot of chosen ones have experiences that they were born into adverse families. But if you're experiencing that as a chosen one, you're not the problem. Don't take it personal. I did a whole podcast about that. Check that video out if you have not seen it. You are not the problem. You were lied to and manipulated your whole life. This is why when you got older or when you got out of the environment that you grew up in, you found that you were running into people who also had that same manipulative energy. People trying to manipulate you, people trying to play you, people deceiving you, people lying to you, people presenting themselves as one way and being the opposite, people going out of their way to deceive you as well. Some people would be like, oh, I'll never be in a situation like that. But some people have never dealt with the level of deception that you dealt with. People really wear masks out here. Be careful about saying that something would never happen to you or never go through a thing, because you might just be writing your about to experience list. Some of you came in contact with some of the worst liars, manipulators, and even thieves. They might not have stolen from you, but some of you actually dealt with a person, or even this person that we're going to be speaking about in this video could have been a thief. At the very least, they were definitely energy thieves, energy vampires. You have been through experiences where you dealt with a lot of manipulators. And again, it started in childhood. Some of you were raised by your biggest hater. This person hated the fact, you can see that video above. This person hated the fact that you were so tapped in. This person hated the fact that you could see through them. You could see through this person as a child. Some of you don't understand why.
Yeah, Nisha. What? See, that's what I'm talking about. It shouldn't be like that down there. You know, I told you how much money we got now. I ain't working with this bullshit that I'm finna get. You know what I'm saying?
No, I hate to ask.
Cause this is payday. You know what day payday is. You know what I'm saying? But I need more money, Nisha. That's why I need to go and take care of my business. You know what I'm saying? I really need to go and see a doctor, but then I need to first go to the Social Security office. You know what I'm saying? But I just need you to go on up there, and I'm telling you I'm telling you what God loves, and what God loves is the truth. I need you to go pick up my truck and bring me my truck, and come pick me up in my truck. I'm gonna call the nearest Ford dealership near you, and I'm gonna set you up. And I'm not gonna I don't know your phone number. So I'm gonna set you up a date to go get my truck. I'm gonna tell them what I'm gonna tell them, and then you gonna have to pick up the truck and come down here and pick me up. And that way, God will be protecting me and you. You know what I'm saying? I do need you to pick me up. You'll be the truck driver that day. You know what I'm saying? Because you're going to be driving my truck. And I'm going to get you one like that, but it's going to be a platinum for olive oil. You know what I'm saying? You olive oil now, Nisha. And the sweet pea, you know what I'm saying? There ain't nobody but harmony and destiny. You know what I'm saying? It's supposed to be little big head. That little big head spoil going to be Logan. I don't know if it's gonna be him or them, because the first gonna be last and the last first, so I gotta give it away to one of them. Roy and James and Jakai, they old enough to already have their blessing, but then I gotta give it to Logan and Liam and Giovanni, you know what I'm saying? And that one right there that just let me know that she is is having a ball in her dreams right now, you know what I'm saying? Because Paw Paw by her side, you know what I'm saying? Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. You know what I'm saying? That is my. What you need to ask me for, Nisha? Yes, I told you I was going to give you $200, didn't I?
Yeah.
Oh, it's just 11 o'clock, you know what I'm saying? But I need you to I need you to email me your, just email me. I'm gonna give you my email address. You email me. I'm gonna give you two email addresses so you can have two email addresses. And I want you to email me from your email to my email. And when I email you this stuff, I need you to take it where I'm gonna tell you to take it. You know what I'm saying? Because I need to get this done, you know what I'm saying? This is something that's real big, you know what I'm saying, I'm not supposed to hold up and procrastinate on, you know what I'm saying? This is like a business for Superman, you know what I'm saying? Or, the underdog, you know what I'm saying? This God's business, you know what I'm saying? I created heaven and earth. I'm not gonna let no snake lie and say that he did. You know what I'm saying? So, you know what I'm saying? I ain't gonna play by Adam and Eve. I know that was just Adam and Eve. You know, I can tell you the truth, but then I need to talk to a woman my age about that. But when I said, let there be light, there was Adam and Eve clothed with the sun, with the moon under their feet, standing on the moon. Say, God damn. And man became a living soul. And now, 2026 years later, 365 days later, you know what I'm saying, a year later, 365 years at a time later, and Paw walking with God till he was seen no more later. Now you got the real daddy, that's the real Noah that spelled his name with a K-N-O-W. Let me see my granddaughter, Niche. I know she sleeps. I know she sleeps. I need to see her. That's me. Yeah. Let me see home. Let me see heaven there, I mean. Yeah, yeah, there she go. That's my little moonwalk. Clothes with the sun, you know what I'm saying? That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying, Nisha. You know what I'm saying? Good job. You know what I'm saying? Now, Papa, Papa Enoch, Casey, you know, Casey and the Sunshine Band has been made, you know what I'm saying? And then we got Giovanni, my little fawn, my little Rudolph, the red-nosed reindeer. And I'm here as Santa Claus, you know what I'm saying? Christmas is Christ's Mass. And y'all have played a game of pick, not chess. You know what I'm saying? Pick your heart, Nisha. That's your heart. That's hand-picked ass pick, you know what I'm saying? Now that's a love for a grandmother and a grandfather, you know what I'm saying? Hard on the grandfather, you know what I'm saying? And the grandmother, you know what I'm saying? And I did love my mama, you know what I'm saying? And you know the reason your grandmother had got that vitiligo is really not vitiligo, it's little ligo. It's really little ligo, and that's the reason Miriam, you know what I'm saying, turned white, you know what I'm saying? But baby turned white and black like that because her and Jerry used to fight all the time, and then he used to break her ribs and arm and stuff like that. And I used to ask her, why are you going back to him, you know what I'm saying? And she say, you know, I love him, you know what I'm saying? And then, you know, I never did understand, you know what I'm saying, how she loved him, but then he be beating her up like that, you know what I'm saying? Then when I was 15, he jumped on her, and then Uncle Peck, you know, tried to stop him, and then he pushed Mama D, and then he punched Uncle Peck, and I pulled a gun on him and was finna shoot him, you know what I'm saying? So really, you know what I'm saying, the reason BB got leprosy was so he wouldn't look at her no more when he got out of prison. And he didn't want her no more with them spots on her face. And not that God forgive me, but then I know that was God did that for that. And that's why my mama hated me so much, you know what I'm saying? And she told me when Mama Dear was dying, she said, don't turn me into no worm. I mean, no rat. She said, don't turn me into no rat. You know what I'm saying? I don't know. That's what BB told me. She said, don't turn me into no rat. You know what I'm saying? I don't want to be no rat either, but I felt like I woke up in a rat's stomach. You know what I'm saying? I felt like I was a rat that had been eaten by a snake. You know what I'm saying? That's the way I feel about T.D. Jakes. I think he played the best part of the goddamn movie. T.D. Jakes playing a hell of a part, but he just don't know how to apologize for the devil. You know what I'm saying? And I have to do that, you know what I'm saying, because he's not qualified. He don't have a place in heaven no more, you know what I'm saying? So it looks bad for him, but it look good for me and y'all. That's what I be waiting on. And that's what I be waiting on, an apology from the church. That's who against me is the church, not the people. Mostly, you know what I'm saying? God's supposed to be cool with everybody, but it don't seem like it's that way. Yeah.
The person or the people who raised you, even for some of you, your own mother, the person who gave birth to you, why there was never that loving connection there, but it's because this person had contention with you, even in the womb, but it definitely when you came out. Some of you don't even remember your early experiences, but there was no actual love that you experienced with that person, and this person was in competition with you. This is disgusting. From when you were a baby, from a very early age. The thing is,
Yeah, my
when you
mama
go through
was
those
in
types of experiences and
competition
you enter the
with me
real
from
world,
a
you end up
baby.
being characters like what we're about to talk about now.
But
So
she
some
gave
people
me
dealt
that
with a lot of people
name,
who got
and it was
manipulated.
because
But
they
those of
didn't
you
give
who
me
this
the
video
gift.
is for, you dealt with a person.
And
This could
now,
be a
if I
friend
don't
for
get
all
my
of you who's not
gift,
really in
man,
love.
I'm
I'm gonna
really
speak
be
about it for those
mad
of
because
you who
I
it's a
done came
lover,
and told
but
y'all
you
the
fill in
whole
the blank if this
story
was a
about
coworker,
me.
if this was a friend, or if this was a relative.
Lost family members,
Texas homeowners dealing with high
friends,
bills. Many homes in Texas have
brother-in-law.
old units that run too hard and break down. This makes bills go way up.
This is a person that you dealt with, and that they were the final straw. You dealt with somebody who was so manipulative, such a liar, that you're to the point now where you would never second guess your intuition and what you see. I did a video called "You See Everything." Make sure that you check that out. You won't ever doubt again. Like, this person was very calculated. This person was pretty good at what they did. This is one of those people where people say, I'll never end up in a situation like that. But when you're in the situation, it's a lot more complicated. This was the type of situation where I like to liken it to a spider web. Think about a spider web. You get caught in a spider web, it ain't like just one string and you coming out. A spider web is like continuous. You come out of one trap, it's another one, and that's even if you can move, and if you don't get stuck in the first one, and even if you were able to move out of one, then you're gonna get trapped in the other.
Welcome back, Egyptians, to Truly Divinely Sin. Listen, you got somebody here in your energy that is very stimulated by you. All right, I don't know who this is that they are around. All right, but somebody's wondering what's up with them. Okay, they're trying to get this person to pull it together. All right, ancestors closest to the sun, please help me channel this message. Please tune into my frequency or allow me to tune into yours. Please protect me as I channel through this energy. All ancestors closest to the sun, you may remain. All others, you must leave. Okay, so yeah, like I said, whoever this is somebody who's definitely stimulated by you. Okay, I'm seeing relationship. I'm also seeing leadership. This is somebody who wants to take the leadership role in a relationship with you. All right, somebody is a Leo and somebody could be a Libra here as well. Okay, LL. Okay, and Cool J. I don't know if somebody's listening to LL Cool J or whether or not this is like a pretty boy. I don't know. Okay, but the energy that I am picking up is that whoever this person is, this is somebody who definitely is, wow, stimulated by you and penetrating you as well. Okay, now the energy that I am getting, there is somebody who's possibly self-pleasing.